Next at 5, it's one of the many questions people are asking. What happened in the cockpit of that missing Malaysia Airlines flight? Well, there is new focus on the role the pilot may have played in the disappearance. And tonight, a friend from Portland is coming to his defense.
It just wouldn't make any sense that he would have anything to do with any sort of deliberate action on his part.
It is the mystery that has sparked questions from around the world and launched an international search for answers.
Here is what we've learned today. The search for the missing jet pushed deep into the northern and southern hemispheres. Australia is scouring the Indian Ocean to the south, while the country of Kazakhstan is joining the search to the north. Investigators are checking the background of all 227 passengers, crew members, and ground crew for any links to terrorism or perhaps psychological issues. A senior Malaysian official tells the New York Times a system on board the plane was disabled before a pilot spoke to air traffic control, and the pilot never mentioned that there was any trouble. A lot of scrutiny is focused on the pilot. News Channel 8's Kylie Boshi spoke to a friend of his here in Portland, and he joins us live from the newsroom. Kyle.
Tracy, that Portland man has been in contact with the pilot's family. In fact, they exchanged messages just today. He says they're obviously upset by the situation, but also feel a bit betrayed by all of the accusations and the suspicion.
He's half a world away, but for a Portland man, the mystery surrounding Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 hits close to home. His friend, Captain Zaharie Ahmad Shah, is one of the pilots.
Within a half hour, we heard news that it was Captain Zaharie, and we were shocked.
Chris Nissen was neighbors with Zaharie for 6 years, while working in Malaysia as a tech consultant in the airlines industry.
We flew together.
Nissen says Zaharie was a company man.
He was hired by Malaysia Airlines directly out of school and trained by Malaysia Airlines.
Investigators in Malaysia admit they're looking at the plane's pilots, speaking with their families and searching their homes. This weekend, police seized a flight simulator from Zaharie's home.
We took possession of a simulator, of a flight simulator, and we have dismantled it from the home, and we have assembled it at our office, and we are getting experts to look at it now.
His friend explains the captain had the simulator for years.
He had his flight simulator going early on, even when we were there. He enjoyed showing the kids how to fly airplanes on the simulator.
His friend says Zaharie is not an extremist. Instead, he's a loving father, husband, and proud pilot that would never do anything to endanger his passengers or crew.
I just can't imagine with his character and what we knew of him, it just wouldn't make any sense that he would have anything to do with any sort of deliberate action on his part.
That Portland man has another connection to this mystery. He's also friends with the CEO of Malaysia Airlines. In fact, they exchanged emails just prior to that plane disappearing earlier in the week. Obviously, they haven't spoken since. It's a difficult time for everyone.